I'm tryna live my life. I ain't gonna throw this twice. I seen it ain't right. You can look me in my eye. I ain't gonna throw this twice. I'm tryna live my life.
Who are you? What's your name? That's you? Ooh. What you do? What you here for? Interesting. I mean, some people gonna hate, some people gonna like it. Just do it. K2 times in the cut was I have my moments when I just love something and I'm just like
Like, I loved you forever from the beginning. How could I, like, not love you anymore?
I'm not talking about just people. I mean, it could be people. I'm talking about basketball. I played basketball my whole life. I thought it was really something I was going to do my whole life till I was 120 years old. But I don't think that's for me no more. Not for something that I really want to pursue, but like, it's going to always be something that I love, something I'm going to do for fun, something I'm going to always involve myself in. But basketball isn't exactly my purpose. I really thought I had my finger wrapped around basketball, but I didn't. It's like, it's gone. I'm not pursuing it no more. And one day, it's only one reason why I realized that basketball is not the only talent I have. When I was about in middle school, I'll say about 6th grade, I had shorter hair. Like, I've always had different hairstyles, but this was my first time cutting my hair in 6th grade. And it was for a reason. It's not just because I wanted to cut my hair. It's not something I planned on doing. But my hair wasn't healthy and I just needed to cut it. And I was actually pretty brave enough to do it. I didn't want to do it, but I knew I had to if I wanted to have healthy hair, so I cut my hair. And yeah, I cut it in the mohawk. Maybe I'll show that. Maybe. But yeah, I cut my hair in the mohawk. And I thought, wow, this is different. I've always wanted short hair. But I didn't want nothing so simple, so I got a mohawk. I guess that's how you do it. And that's how you be brave. And yeah, I really did that. I really stepped out my comfort zone. So I got this mohawk, and I really thought, wow, it looks pretty cute. And that kind of like helped me step up my comfort zone to do other things. What honestly made me like really go for cutting my hair is the fact that my hairstylist said they would have a photo shoot for me to do. And I said, okay, like it was a no-brainer. But I also knew like this is a big step for me cutting my hair off. I've never cut my hair off, nothing. I've had simple hairstyles but never cut my hair, so it was my first time cutting my hair and I finally did it just to, you know, get healthy hair and also do a photo shoot for a hair magazine. And after doing this photo shoot and just having this hairstyle and of course the compliments of other people like made me like it even more. But this helped me realize like I do have another side of me. I do have other things that I do like, and it's not always sports. I thought I was like, well, when I was younger, I was always into sports and I didn't know anything else. I didn't think I would be into anything else but sports. But after this haircut, I realized that there's another side of me that I've never seen before. And this hairstyle really gave me some confidence. Like, I didn't really care if anybody thought it was weird or if it was crazy that I got a mohawk. But I liked it, and it helped me step out my comfort zone because I'm going to school the next day like, I wonder what everybody's going to think, or, you know, stuff like that. And ever since that day, I say that it has helped me a lot with the person I am today. And even today, after all these years, I'm still figuring out my purpose in life. I'm still figuring out what I'm going to do with my life. I'm still trying to figure out if everything I'm doing is really my purpose. I thought basketball was my purpose. It was my whole heart. It's the only thing I ever wanted to do. Until I got the haircut. That just changed my whole life. But after that haircut, you know, I look back at pictures of myself and I said, I guess I've always liked clothes. Like, I like clothes, but I never thought that I would really like clothes, and now today I really like clothes more than I ever did before. And it's like, well, I guess I did have a fashion type side to me to where I do like clothes, and it's not just sports. And I do like music, but I wouldn't pursue music. And I wouldn't pursue basketball because I know that I have different passions, and the different passions and talents that I'm finding myself can lead me to be more successful. It can lead me to more opportunities. So I'm not going to pursue basketball if I knew I have something else for me that I also enjoy, that I can be better in. So, you know, now I see something better that I like, something that I have more love for, and I'm going for it. With everything you like to do, there's something similar with all of those things. It's a certain characteristic that you have that like helps you want to do certain things, and certain things that you're interested in doing. So pay attention to like what you like, because it tells you what type of person you are. On today's topic, for who we're recognizing, we all thought that Colin Kaepernick's purpose was football, but apparently it's not. Colin Kaepernick is from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He's a former player of the 49ers. He's now a free agent because he kneeled during the national anthem to protest against injustice, inequality, police brutality, and stuff like that. But that's not my purpose for talking about Colin Kaepernick. I'm talking about Colin Kaepernick because, you know, he's always played football since he was a kid. So his dreams of playing football and now making it to the NFL, you would think that this is this man's purpose. It was his goal. It's something that he always wanted to reach for, and he did. He thought, well, I don't know what he thought, but, you know, he thought that maybe like, wow, I've reached something that I've wanted to reach. And you would think that because he dreamt of playing football and being in the league that it was his purpose, because it's what he wanted. But he never let his job get in the way of who he truly is and what he believes and what he stands for. But after he kneeled during the national anthem, it caused a lot of conversation. And, you know, of course, it caused a lot of conversation. He's standing for something that he believes in. He's standing for injustice and stuff like that. That's not my point. The point is that he achieved his dreams of going to the NFL, but he still remained true to himself and who he is and what he believes. He lost his job, basically. He doesn't have a job, a stable job, and now he's like still standing for what he believes. That did not make him bluff. A lot of situations went on after that, but now he got this deal with Nike. Like, it's something big, and I'm pretty sure it's not his biggest. This man went from going to the NFL to protesting and standing for what he believes in to getting fired from his job and then getting a deal with Nike. That's something big, and I'm pretty sure that's not his finished pathway. Like, he got more stuff coming his way, and it's because he knows what he can do. He knows his abilities. It's just another another stepping stone for him. He thought maybe his purpose was to play football because it's all he ever wanted and what he dreamt of. But little did he know that he had a challenge coming his way. He lost his job, and maybe he felt like he lost everything. But he still stayed true to himself. He's aware of who he is. He's aware of what he can do. He's aware of, if he wasn't aware of what he can do, he wouldn't have made it to the NFL. If he didn't know how good he could play, he wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't have worked hard to get there. Now he's working hard for another goal. He's going to get somewhere. Where I don't know his plans or nothing, but he's going to get somewhere because he's working for it. And he knows that the NFL or football is not the only goal he can achieve. He knows that he has more than one skill. He knows that he can make something of himself with just the tools that he has. So my point is, don't think that just because you're failing at one thing, it doesn't mean that you can't do something else or you don't have another skill. You probably just haven't found it yet. But what it really takes to find your purpose is being honest with yourself. Be honest about the people in your life. Be honest about your good traits and your toxic traits. You know, make skills out of your good traits and do better with your toxic traits. You know, be true to yourself. We all have bad traits about us. I have bad traits about myself that I really need to fix myself. If I want to be at a certain level or reach a certain goal or be satisfied with whatever I want to do, I have to be honest with myself and be open to what I can do. Step out my comfort zone. After you figure out who you are, you're going to figure out what you want to do. And when you figure out what you want to do, it's going to take some challenges. It's going to take stepping out your comfort zone. It's going to take time to find who you are, but the fastest way to find who you are is by being honest with yourself and wanting to fix anything that's not going to help you get where you want to be. All I gotta say is be honest. From this week, I went around asking Christian, Will, and Alexis, what is their purpose in life? Christian says, I'm not sure if I believe in purpose, but I feel like I'm here for some reason. I'm useful. But he doesn't feel like he really has a purpose because there's so many people in the world. There's millions of us. How could you feel like you're useful? And I definitely understand that. How could you feel like you're useful out of all these millions of people? Will says, honestly, my purpose in life now is to figure out myself and continue climbing towards my dreams and obligations. So far, I've learned that life will throw you obstacles that will delay your path, but you have to get through those challenges. Also, that people are temporary and not everyone makes the end of your journey. But one thing is for certain, everyone you encounter, good or bad, teaches you something, whether it's a life lesson or if it inspire you. My purpose in life is to give those, whether it's my talent, skills, generosity, or etc. I realize that the pure-hearted shall fly in the long run. And he gave me this quote: your blessing may not come immediately, but if you continue to strive and believe in your success, no matter the struggle, you accomplish everything. From Willis R. Mars Jr. Then we have Alexis, and she believes that her purpose is to be honest at the moment. No, she said, She said to be honest at the moment is just to be happy with the way I'm living my life, if that makes sense. Like, I really want to travel and explore. I
really want to travel and explore life.
Like, I really want to travel and explore life more than I already know it. And I think my purpose in life is to be happy with myself and my life. those are all some good and different answers because they sent me a whole paragraph. And the first person, Christian, he says that he feels like he doesn't have a purpose because it's so many of us in this world. How could we have a purpose? But he said he's here, he's born, so for some reason, like, somehow he is useful. So that's kind of tricky, but all I have to say that all of us are useful. Like, it's millions of animals in the sea. There's millions of animals outside, and we wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for them. So, I mean, I don't care how many people is in the world. All of us are useful for something. We all have different skills. We all have a different state of mind. We all are all different. So, like, with different minds and different things, we can really put these things together. And if you know you have some type of skill, why not put that to use? Because someone else doesn't have that skill. Someone else wishes that they have that certain skill. But everyone is useful. You just gotta, be confident in yourself and know who you are. And if you know who you are, can't nobody tell you what you can do. And sometimes even with ourselves, we doubt that we can do something until we really have to do it, and we're like,
wow, I didn't even know I could do that.
but yeah, we sometimes don't know what we can do, but that's for us to find out. And for no one else to tell us, follow your dreams. Like, if you know you can do it, follow your dreams. Thank you for watching this week's video. And thank you for watching the week before that video if you have. And if you haven't, go watch all those videos. And stay tuned for next week on Wednesday, as you can see. And give me some challenges, some pranks, some people to recognize, some questions to ask people that y'all might want to know about, and talk to me, like, what's the deal? Know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm playing. If you thought this was a good video, give it a thumbs up. If you got something to say, go comment, and keep watching, so go subscribe. Stay true to yourself and execute your purposes. I said execute your purposes. I'm dead. No, I'm playing. Stay true to yourself and execute your purpose. Right as that.
I ain't gonna do this twice. I'm trying to live my life.